Your first step to raising €1 million, fewer investors and bigger sums. Raising your first million is probably one of the hardest challenges you'll face as an entrepreneur, but it's also an exciting milestone. The thing about new challenges, though, is that it's hard to know exactly where to start. Do you shout your idea at anyone within earshot? Do you work on your pitch, or do you devote time to your product and make sure it does the talking? To get closer to a definitive answer, I spoke to two tech founders about what they believe mattered most when they were raising their first million. Read, betting on remote workers fixed my startup's talent shortage. Larger sums, fewer investors. Elsa Bernadotte is the COO and co-founder of Swedish food waste app Karma. She describes raising her first million as an unreal experience. It was both great and scary to think we suddenly had access to a lot of money. But as you grow, you realize that 1 million gets you far in the beginning with a small team but can be spent fairly quickly on salaries and office space alone. Bernadotte founded Karma back in 2016, which specializes in connecting restaurants, cafes, and grocery stores with users who are keen to buy unsold food at a lower price. The company entered the UK market in 2018 and opened an office in Paris last year, so it looks like the funds raised came in handy. To date, Bernadotte and her co-founders have raised €15.3 million, $16.7 million, from investors. So, how exactly did she go about this? You need to be persistent and clear in your vision of what you want to build and what your company should achieve over time. A clear challenge for us was sizing the food waste market opportunity, and we used the total food waste problem value of $1 trillion to describe how big the opportunity is. Thinking back about that first fundraise, Bernadotte said she would probably have raised larger sums from fewer investors to optimize her time. Not that we have many investors, but it's always simpler to communicate with a few than with many, she noted. We got a couple of great angel investors in the beginning, and it might not have been for more on this story. Visit the news article link.